You guys doing this is very important in reference to a lot of things of the kind of shit these government people and their satellite controllers and what they try to communicate. You know, the stupid shit. You know, it's all fucking stupid. Like this satellite man will try to communicate shit like don't cut yourself off at the knees. And this satellite man has tried to cripple me since I was little. This government man has tried to cripple me by damaging my spinal cord. How many spinal cord injuries do you have on record, Treasury Department? How many other injuries? How many times have these people shot at me? You have that on record, government? Yeah. How many times these people have stolen lawsuit monies and insurance monies that I was supposed to have received and benefits? Do you have that on record, Treasury Department? Supreme Court? Yeah. This is very important. But, you know, this satellite man always tries to communicate shit like, you know, don't cut yourself off at the knees. He claimed he created me. He tried to call me a test tube baby, too. And the motherfucker tried to say these things like, don't bite the hand that feeds you. Like this man tried to claim that he claimed he created my parents. He claimed he was the one putting food on my mother and father's plate. He was trying to claim that he thought that my parents was nobody before. I don't even know if this man ever met my parents. Well, maybe one of these people. I don't know if it's Frank doing this or what, but this government man tries to communicate shit like he thought my mother and father came from nothing. He thought my mother and father was poor trash. When my father owned the fucking studios and my grandfather and father built the fucking studios. And lots of other businesses and companies. But this government man keeps trying to claim that he thought he created me. And he said, he's communicated shit like, oh, he's created you and he can end you or something is what he's communicated that shit before. Tried to claim he was the one that put food on my mother and father's table. Now don't forget, my mother and father was born rich. You know that, right? I know they got certain biographies that people see in the media and it talks about people coming from poor beginnings, but my parents didn't come from poor beginnings. They're from old family wealth. So, you know, in reference to government talking shit or government people trying to play this game, I was born as the real Richie Rich and basic information. My parents had it all on record, too. In reference to me being the only child of my parents, you know. Some people call me Richie Rich, or, you know, some people acknowledge the fact of who I am in reference to my biological parents. But, another thing, and obviously, I don't know if law enforcement in Indianapolis is still trying to call me Mark Ray, because the people that are holding on to that document, that are holding me hostage, and they stole my driver's license with my birth name on it, that they tried to send to me from some other cities and states, the man that's stealing the information is the man that's holding me hostage under the Mark Ray name. And they damaged my teeth really bad today at work. You guys know that, right? In the warehouse where I've been working at. Many things of importance. There's a lot of things that are just very important to mention. Oh, another thing. Oh, in reference to females in Hollywood or celebrity females or some people that know me, everybody knows I'm not gay. But some people know how big my penis is. You know, people should draw it on paper. Not literally exact, but, you know, some people should draw how big they've seen my penis. Like certain celebrity females, when my penis has been untucked. You know, they can draw it on paper, too. You know, like make a big poster of it or, you know, just for, not necessarily for humor reasons, but in reference to protection of my penis so nobody tries to steal it or if they've stolen any of it, they go to prison for life no matter what. I was born with my penis. My penis is my real penis. There's x-rays of my body and factual information and even body scans from the airport when I worked at the airport McDonald's and when I worked at other places, you know. People have known, or, you know, my mother's companies or my father's companies had tried to contact the places where I worked because I was being held hostage in Indianapolis. Never received even one fucking phone call or a message from my mother or father's companies at any job that I've ever worked at. I've never received any of the monies anybody has ever sent, so I don't know if anybody ever sent any, if people are just liars or what. Or, that's just, what some things have been. So I haven't received anything that anybody has ever sent. But, in reference to this government man trying to claim that shit like, don't bite the hand that feeds you, shit like that, or don't cut yourself off at the knees, or you bit off more than you could chew. And this motherfucker, the satellite man, has said that he murdered my parents, and he claimed that my mother and father had bit off more than they could chew. The satellite man has said that. And the satellite man has tried to claim that, like, my parents was nothing and nobodies before this man falsely claimed that he created my parents. We need that man to elaborate on shit that he's been trying to say in his accusations and activities. Royal Protocol's in the media 24 hours a day. It's been there since I was born. It's a documentation of who I am and who my parents are and what I'm the owner of. But, in reference to people that have seen my penis untucked, draw a picture of it. You make it in the history books in reference to just notification of information, So people can be like, oh, okay. Because, the government's supposed to be prosecuted for trying to steal my penis. And I have not received any lawsuit monies or insurance monies or any benefits or any monies anybody has tried to send to me. And that satellite man's been torturing me every day on jobs. They've been burning me on the way to work. They've been burning me at night. They've been burning when I'm awake. They've been burning me. They've even burnt me when I was sleeping. This is terrorism. It's attempted murder. The Royal Protocol's in the media 24 hours a day, and today's date is 7/15/2022, and it's 9:35 p.m. Indianapolis, Indiana time.